What is up, guys? Smash Bros. Pro 33 back with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time I am pairing up with the one and only John Origins, and we are up against RetroMushroom and Dean Blaid once again. I have officially caught the Dean fever, and if you haven't already, please check him out. He's an awesome guy. His narrations are actually very, very cool, so please check him out. Also check out Tyler and John if you don't know them already. Sub to them, please. They need help. Also with me, but I give all my friends all the credit because they're better. But anywho, so yes, I brought the Beedrill. It's fine, and all these Pokemon that are weak to rocks. Holy chamoly! Got two things 4 times a week, 3 times 2 times a week. It's ridiculous. It's a rock fest, except nothing actually gets stealth rock in this game except what's his face, the T-Tar and the Rhyperior. But that's another story, because we are about to get this on right now. I'm not even going to do that much team preview today because I don't feel like it. So yeah, Dean and Tyler issued the challenge against the two and only John Origins and Smash Bros. Pro 33, of course. I'm going to lead with the Worm. John's going to lead with that Zapdos. He actually got that thing in a trade. Very good IVs. It's quirky nature, yes, but it has a couple of things which make it awesome. So Tyler is going to withdraw his Azumarill and bring in the one and only Broken. And Zapdos is just going to go for the substitute. And that's good because otherwise he'll be taking a Stone Edge, as you will see in a second. And Broken's going to hit with a Poison Jab. Beedrill almost netting the KO. If I had gone for the Pin Missile or the U-Turn, then the Alakazam would be as good as dead, but that's not the case. Carl the Homie, looking as brawling as ever, lands the Stone Edge, but since Zapdos is behind a sub, it lives to see another day. So Alakazam's going to get hit with the poison damage, just barely missing out on the KO to poison. So Tyler's going to Mega Evolve here, just enough time for him to nail at least one good hit. And he's just going to go for the Psychic, as you will see in a second, after he traces my Beedrill Swarm. It always tends to do that, I'm not sure why. So the Mega Alakazam is just going to go for the Psychic here. And Zapdos is going to go for the Hidden Power, but it turns out Dean carries that Yashi Berry. And Hidden Power Ice does nothing. I don't know if that's a special defensive Rhyperior, but Carl the Homie taking the hits like a champ. And Beedrill goes for that U-turn. Look at that, that was a crit, my lord. Oh man, the Worm needs to work out a little more. So I'm gonna go into my Mega Charizard here. Well, it's not Mega yet, but and Beedrill, the king of OU, carrying that King's Rock, getting the flinch on Carl the Homie. And Mega Alakazam goes down to the poison damage, which is great because that is one big, gigantic threat out of the way. So now Tyler's going to go into the Azumarill here. I'm going to Mega Evolve here because 1, the Aqua Jet is pretty obvious, and 2, I need to get that physical attack boost. Why else would I have physical attacks on a Charizard? But turns out that Azumarill goes to the Aqua Jet on the Zapdos, so that takes care of that. I'm going to go for the Earthquake, hitting both of them. And I think because Earthquake is a spread move, and it's not powered up by Tough Claws, and it isn't Stab, it doesn't do nearly as much damage as I would have liked. So the Rhyperior is just going to knock me clean out with a Stone Edge there. I really wasn't expecting anything less, to be honest, but I'm going to bring in Beedrill again, because I can. And John is going to bring in the T-Tar here. And the Sandstorm is going to kick up. That's actually going to kind of sort of work in Dean's favor because of the special defense boost. But John's going to Mega Evolve his Tyranitar here. That thing, I love Mega T-Tar. I mean, it's big, it's powerful, it's T-Tar. And Beedrill, missing out on the KO again, but Beedrill is doing some work. Mega T-Tar getting a double KO here. 1 on my Beedrill, of course. Come on, John. And the Azumarill goes down as well. But the Rhyperior is still standing. Carl the Homie taking all the hits. And Tyranitar is going to get hit with a Rock Record. Doesn't even do half, so I'm not sure what that was about, but whatever. And I'm going to go into Noivern here because it is my last Pokemon. Modest Specs, you guys already know. And I tried to knock out Carl the Homie because it is sort of the bigger threat. And Oh my god, I missed a hurricane, which would have knocked out Carl the homie. I know that for a fact. And the Tyranitar goes down. Luckily for me, he used Rock Wrecker, so the Rhyperior has to take a turn to recharge. And we were both done to our last Pokemon. John sends out Diggersby here. Diggersby, quite the man. And I'm gonna nail the Volcarona with a Hurricane, which I probably should have done last turn. But I just OHKO it, and that's pretty good for us because now Diggersby is actually going to be able to knock it out with the return. That Rhyperior Carl the homie, standing tall, standing proud, finally tumbling down. So I think it's down to Dean's last Pokemon, Trudy, the Granbull over here. And Granbull, which obviously got changed over to the Fairy type, which is why it's kind of used. Sort of, not really. But Granbull is a little more useful now because of the said Fairy typing, but it's going to get 2-hit KO'd by the Hurricane and the Return respectively. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Dean's last Pokemon, which is Crookstur. Oh my god. And once again, even though with the -2 attack, Diggersby is still strong. I believe this one is Adamant Choice Bandit, if I'm not mistaken. And John lands a critical hit. So that is the game. 2-0 in John and my favor. So if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out everyone that partook in this battle, as well as the one, the only Zabza of the Water for recording this for me. And I also have a guest narration planned for upload, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. And until next time, Smash Bros. Pro 33, signing out.